Squid Soup is returning to Scottsdale Museum of Contemporary Art with another immersive and ambient exhibit. Squid Soup's work has been seen by millions across the globe in galleries, museums, and festivals. Joining us now is Liam Birtles. He's a member of Squid Soup, and Julie Guinness, curator and engagement and digital initiatives for Scottsdale Museum of Contemporary Art. Good to have you both here. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having
Liam,
us.
I'm going to start with you because you're a member of Squid Soup.
Yeah.
I don't know a thing about squid. What is Squid Soup?
So Squid Soup's a kind of loose collection of creatives, artists. We were founded by Anthony Rowe we started as an agency in about the late 90s, and we make very large scale interactive light art.
A British collaborative? I mean, like when you say collaborative, what? People come, people go?
Yeah. The members of the group evolve over time. Yeah.
And as far as the exhibits, Julie, what do you see when you go to see Squid Soup?
It's an experience, I think.
Yeah.
It's immersive, so that when you walk in, you're kind of transported.
Yeah.
It creates an ambiance that the audience can experience a unique kind of audio visual.
Yeah, I mean, in this case, it's the works. It's almost like walking into, kind of like walking through an orchestra. So what you have is, in a very large gallery space, there are about 400 light and sound units, all working together. We've got some beautiful new sound recordings from a musician here, from Lunar Calendar, from Jules from Lunar Calendar, who's created all these beautiful string sounds for us. All of these string sounds play on each of these light units. So you've effectively got 400 speakers operating in a space, and you step into this huge kind of sound. It's beautiful.
So
if I do say so myself.
Yeah. Do you wander through? Is there a
Yes.
path to go, or can you just go wherever you want? You're gonna bump your head against one.
Yeah, you can, and that's part of the challenge of it. Yes, you can bump your head, but yes, you can just walk through and wander through. That's one of the things that I really love about making installation art, is the fact that it's art that you interact with, you walk through, you get to choose your own perspective rather than it being just a picture on the screen.
Yes.
This is stuff you can be there together in.
Is it a challenge to exhibit something like Squid? It's got to be different, obviously different than the average painting on a wall.
Yeah, there's a lot of planning involved. So we do planning usually years in advance. We had a little bit less time, but we have a great relationship. We've worked together before at the museum. And they're so knowledgeable. There's a lot of trust, and it's very collaborative.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have an excellent team at the museum, and the part of it is converting from metric to what I mean. There's other little hiccups where we're trying to figure out lengths of things, but it's a little bit more involved, and when there's technology involved, there's also there's things that could go wrong that you weren't expecting, but that's why we have a great team together to problem solve.
And you're used to that kind of thing because you guys have been showing all over the world in all sorts of different spaces, right?
Yeah, and often outside. If we put works in -15 is the lowest outside in the snow,
kidding.
And then the hottest was probably Burning Man. We showed a work in the Burning Man in the desert, which is effectively like showing a work in a gravel pit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the dust gets everywhere.
Okay, so it's immersive. It's ambient. We're seeing these things. You're wandering around. I mean, is the goal to lose your bearings?
I think a little bit. Yeah, I think that would be reasonable. I think what happens in these spaces that people actually look at each other again. It becomes about social relationships. It becomes about you in the space, being together, feeling the space, and just thinking, absorbing, just reflecting on you. It's not about giving you a message or a specific meaning. Very.
Previous experience with Squid Soup, the reaction of people that went to see these exhibits. What did you hear?
I mean, I think it's important to note that things that are immersive, artworks that are immersive, it's a draw for people because it's a new experience. Again, it's art that you can touch and you can be surrounded by it in a different way. And with audiences today with technology, we're so used to having technology near us that it's familiar,
Yeah.
but it's an experience that I think people are kind of wanting more of and yearning for, and I think it's great to be able to have it.
And Friday you've got like some sort of special deal now, right?
Yeah, we have a special celebration. It's the first look of the exhibition before it opens on Saturday. So Friday evening we have the Squid Soup summer celebration from 6 to 8 p.m. It's free. We also are going to have a live performance with Lunar Calendar, who recorded the sounds
Yes.
for this. So local
Oh, that would be
musicians.
really cool to
So
have
it'll be
live.
a very
cool.
important kind of moment for the artwork to kind of culminate locally.
I got to ask you though, you said late 90s, somewhere around there when Squid
Yeah,
Soup first
very, very late 90s.
Okay, a lot has happened technologically since then. How has Squid Soup managed to navigate those waters, if you will?
Desperation, need, the desire to change. I think artists often get lost in technology, trying to fix problems, but we just focus on making the artworks we want to make, and the technology follows. There was a point at which in the UK, an engineer said to me, "Oh, you've got the biggest Wi-Fi rollout, the biggest IoT, Internet of Things device rollout in the country," and we were putting an artwork in Kew Gardens.
Ooh.
And they went, "Oh, it's yeah." We don't think too hard about it. We just go,
Yeah.
Can we do it?
That's the best art. About 30 seconds left here. Where can people learn more about this?
If you go to smoka.org, we have all the information about the exhibition and all of our upcoming events.
All right, smoka.org. And again, this is Squid Soup, and it's called Infinite, right? This
It is indeed called Infinite. Yeah.
All right. Good to have you here. Welcome.
Thank you very
Good
much.
to see you, and thank you so much for joining us. Best of luck on the exhibit.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
All right.